Hey guys, just another update. Time to vlog once again. Uh, well, it is 7:58 a.m. I woke up at 7 p.m. yesterday. I have not been back to sleep. I have tried. My nerves in my leg, which I don't think I've ever told you guys about. I have nerve damage in my right leg, and sometimes it keeps me awake. Now, I have nerve damage in a lot of places. Well, actually, two places. I have nerve damage in my leg, and I have nerve damage in my brain, or in my skull. That's from a brain tumor that I had removed, which I've mentioned a couple times on here, but I'm planning on doing a video about that too, so you guys can know what the full situation is. But it sucks because it's like I take my medication and my medication doesn't work. And when it finally does kick in, I'm like this, which is I actually feel kind of drunk right now. Does that make sense? I feel kind of drunk, and I feel kind of... I'm moving the camera all the fucking round because I have nothing else to do. But yes, it makes me feel... It makes me feel very drunk. It makes me feel unsteady. Unsteady on my feet. And sometimes it will help me sleep, but most nights it doesn't. So I'm stuck just staring at the ceiling. So usually when that happens, I'll sit and watch YouTube all night. I'll watch YouTube until I can fall asleep. But unfortunately, I have not yet fallen asleep. And this is my nerve medication right here. It's a generic for Neurontin, if anybody out there knows what Neurontin is. And it is called gabapentin. 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 That's what this is. And I take 900 milligrams of this a day. I take 300 milligrams 3 times a day. So I get up to 900. And I used to take 300 a day, but it wasn't working, and so my doctor decided to jump me up in medication, which I was like, okay, because I'd been on that for, let's see, I'd been on this pain medication for 6 months, I think, and she jumped me up because it wasn't working. So she jumped me up to 900 a day, and like I said, now when it kicks in, I feel fucking drunk. I can't walk right. I can't really talk right. The fact I'm concentrating very quite strongly on my words right now because I know I'm gonna fuck it up because my tongue is just kind of like, I don't want to really, you know what I mean? It's like trying to talk when you're drunk and you think you're making sense and you ain't making sense. I'm trying to avoid that at all cost. But yeah, and the medication that I have, I was actually prescribed that not for my nerves. It's a nerve medication, but it's not for the nerves in my leg. It's for the nerves in my head from having the surgery, which I'm gonna do. I'm gonna sit down and have a serious vlog coming up soon. I've just got to figure out how I want to basically explain the situation to you guys about my tumor and things like that, because it was a big big moment, experience in my life, and it was only last year. It was only in 2014. Now, granted, 2015, we're already in October, late October. It's almost time for Halloween, but you know that's still pretty fresh. Like, my scar on the back of my head is is actually quite tender to this day. It's actually quite tender, and it's not a smooth scar, if that makes sense. Like, my scar doesn't go in a line, like in a smooth, like on top of the skin. It's very bumpy, and there's actually like indents into my skull where like the scar has been sewed like in a strange way. I don't know if that's just because of how they did it or what. Um, so yeah, so I have to take all that I have to take that medication. I have others too for different things that are wrong with me, which I have a lot of things wrong with me as far as physical health. Mentally, I'm just great. See, this is what I look like and how I act when I haven't had any sleep. Um, so, but yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know what was going on, and I plan on I'm gonna try to do, I've decided I think I'm gonna do a vlog every day. Usually I just vlog when I feel like it, when I have something to say, or blah, blah, blah. But I think doing a daily vlog would actually be really beneficial to me. Because I mean, a lot of you guys I don't think out there realize this for me is kind of like therapy. Really. I mean, sitting here and talking to you guys and just telling you what's going on in my life and things is very therapeutic for me, which, believe me, we'll get into the hard shit eventually about my life and things, and you'll see why I need this therapy. And the best part is I'm not paying for this therapy. You know, I get to vent to you guys, and you know, you guys comment, and you guys, I love your comments, and I do read your comments. And you know, and it's just nice. It's nice to have you guys, and it's nice to have somebody to talk to, and just kind of just vent. Not only vent, but like, because I don't want it to be like complete negative thing, but just to talk, just to have somebody to converse with. You know what I mean? Because, you know, I live by myself, and this is actually the first time I've ever lived by myself. I'm 31, and I've never lived by myself before. Now, that's gonna sound really strange, but I mean, yeah, and I'll get into that in other vlogs, but basically it goes like this. I met my ex-husband when I was 19. And we quickly quickly moved in together. We, you know, were together for 10 years. You know, we were together 4 years, and then we got married, and in total we were together for 10 years, and that's a long time. So I've always lived with someone. There has always been someone else in my surroundings. And now that it's the first time ever doing that, it's very different for me. It's very, well, first of all, it's very quiet. And I'm not a person that deals with quiet very, very much, very well. I mean, quiet's great. But even, like, if you're outside, you still hear, like, crickets, and there's a little bit of background noise. I'm a person that's background noise, and there's nobody here. So, I have YouTube usually playing on my phone, or on my laptop, or something like that, because it's, you know, I don't like the quiet. That's one thing about living by yourself. It's quiet. And I don't have my dogs. My ex-husband is keeping my dogs until I can have a place where I can take my dogs, and then I get my dogs back. Which, if you guys look at the other videos on my channel, you will see my dogs, Leia and Trixie, and they're great, and they're happy little scruffy butts, and I miss them. But as of right now, this is my life. I don't know how I got off onto the dogs when I started out about my medication. I guess this is just me rambling at this point, but you know, fuck it. Fuck it. I just wish I could sleep. Like, I really do. I wish I could sleep, and I can't right now, and it just sucks. And it really sucks because I gotta go pick up Jeff, my buddy, and you guys know him as Jeffro Cakes on if you guys Periscope, you guys see the guy will come in that's called Jeffro Cakes. That's my buddy, and he's also editing some of my vlogs for me. And I gotta pick him up later today and go take him up to the doctor, because he can't drive, because of his he has a problem with walking and controlling his legs, so he can't really drive. So I take him up and stuff, which is cool. Again, rambling, just fucking rambling. I want to sleep, but I can't. So I guess I'm just gonna watch more YouTube. That's all I do, pretty much. If I'm not, like, doing my witchy stuff, which I'll probably show that to you guys later, but I want to end this before it gets too long. So I love all of you, and I will see you later, alright? Bye.